Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
Every Namibian is entitled to my opinion. Today, we are talking about Kaboy Kamakili accusing the Dogg of neglecting his work. Guys, who is shocked that this is happening? Because I certainly am not. I saw this whole thing coming. Ever since Young T warned us last year about the Dogg, I believed him then and I knew this was coming. And if you watch my previous videos, like this one that I did of Matrebe, in the beginning there I mentioned that we all know Kaboy Kamakili made a mistake with signing with Omshasho. Go and watch that video and hear what I said in that video. Anyways, Kaboy Kamakili said with the New Era newspaper and he gave an interview of how the Dogg is neglecting his work. He feels like the Dogg or the Omshasho brand is doing little to contribute to his brand. That's the first allegation. Kaboy Kamakili apparently feels like he's the stepchild to the production. You guys know how people treat their stepchild, like oh my good lord, yes. He feels like that. And then he doesn't get monetary support. And the album that he released last year and the one that's going to come, he feels like the Dogg only apparently just gave monetary support for 2 or 3 songs on his few songs. And then apparently now people were asking, like, why hasn't he been like wearing those Omshasho clothes and all that and supporting the Dogg? He said in the interview, people question why I haven't won any Omshasho match in my recent music video, but they don't understand what happens behind closed door, he said. Kamakili further accused the Dogg of stealing some of his shows, saying when he gets booked to perform at events, he refers the organizers to King D only to find the Dogg on the posters. Like he steals the show from him. Like people want Kaboy and then they, apparently that he's accusing that. And I believe everything that Kaboy is saying in this. I don't think he's lying a little bit. And then he even said apparently now, when I found out about that, I also stopped giving him the 40% of the money I get at shows, which caused a lot of tension between them. Because when you're under a label, you're supposed to give those booking fee, 40% of it to whatsoever. So that's what Kaboy Kamakili is saying about the Dogg. Do I believe any of these things? 100% I believe all these things about Kaboy Kamakili. And here's the thing. And I don't feel sorry for Kaboy Kamakili at all, Ashashi. He was warned by Young T last year, and he did not believe. And people thought Young T is crazy. If you watch all my last year videos, I told you that I don't believe in the witchcraft story, but I knew the Dogg did something to Young T, and that's why Young T was warning Kaboy. And I'm sure wherever Young T is right now, focus in when they don't bear nare, or she might turn on the shilom bear my shahara. Oh yes, even Exit warned Kaboy. Even Exit warned him, but he didn't listen. Oh yes, I'm sure Young T, wherever he is just smiling like yalo, panim kanana now on the alum bear nare. Oh yes, Young T is happy, and I don't blame him. By the way, I reached out to Young T to hear, but he didn't reply. Young T was kind of replying. Anyways, after this whole story broke, Kaboy Kamakili came out to deny the whole story, which I don't believe. The only thing I think happened is that after the story was published, being the coward that he is, Kaboy Kamakili, oh yes, Kaboy Kamakili is a coward, broke, Kaboy Kamakili came out to deny the whole story. He said that apparently the journalist twist his own words. This is the statement he released right here, where he said that apparently the journalist just asked about his career and then she twisted the whole story. I don't believe it. There's too much detailed information in this story for a journalist to make all this up. Or who does he think he is? Does he think we are all stupid? But if you believe this story of Kaboy Kamakili, Jay is dumb. Jay is the dumbest person. Because we all know Kaboy Kamakili feels like this, and we all know that this was a huge mistake of Kaboy Kamakili for signing that contract. Anyways, what do you guys think about all this drama? Let me know in the comments down below and tell me, do you believe Kaboy Kamakili's side of the story?